We are in Chatsworth, California tonight in the West San Fernando Valley for Sierra Canyon and Windward. Tonight's a special night. It's senior night on campus in Chatsworth. Hello everybody, my name is Randy Rosenblum, set to call the play-by-play. Windward has an ultimate challenge, and my man to the right here, Tarek Fatal, is going to break it down on what Windward's going to have to do to make it competitive against Sierra Canyon.
They're going to have to utilize that three-point line. That is the ultimate equalizer. Trailblazers are going to want to play good defense, get up and down. If Windward can slow it down, make some threes, might make it a little bit closer.
There is one man certainly on the basketball team at Windward that is capable of hitting a lot of threes. That's Gavin Hightower. He's young and he's good.
Gavin Hightower, freshman, good point guard, can score, can shoot, pretty much can do everything that you want in a basketball player. He's kind of the key focal point for this Windward young team.
It is senior night, and the ultimate senior weapon is Amari Bailey of Sierra Canyon, the UCLA commit.
Yeah, he's Mick Cronin's favorite. That's right, the UCLA head coach. Amari Bailey can do it all. He's really good in transition. I think his NBA comp, kind of like a Russell Westbrook. He can get great going downhill, and he'll dunk on you.
You have a statement about the Gold Coast League, right?
Oh, that's right, the Gold Coast League. If the Trailblazers win there tonight, it'll be 68 straight in the league.
He wanted to get that out. And by the way, this will be their last game because next year, Sierra Canyon goes to the Mission League. We'll come back with our starting lineups presented by Wingstop. That's next on our Game of the Week on KDOC.
+1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself. 10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch?
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
The more we learn about COVID-19, the more questions we have. The biggest question now, what's next? What will COVID bring in 6 months, a year? If you're feeling anxious about the future, you're not alone. Cal Hope offers free COVID-19 emotional support. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
Before you pay too much for a Tempur-Pedic mattress, check out Jerome's.
Compare our new titanium gel to their Pro Adapt.
Both have cooling covers.
But ours has titanium infused gel and a breathable grid layer to keep you extra cool.
Plus ours is 3 inches thicker and includes a layer of latex for superior comfort.
With more features, the Jerome's titanium gel should cost more than the Tempur-Pedic, but it costs $1,200 less.
That's $1,200 less.
Better quality
for less money.
Only at the Jerome's Dream Shop.
Me, Meemaw.
You're my grandson, so it hurts me to do this.
You don't need a genius IQ.
You need a new hobby. What are yours? Smoking, drinking, and gambling. But we can find you something almost as fun.
To be the wisest in the family. You lie all the time. I learned a lot from you.
See what a special bond we have.
Young Sheldon, weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on KDOC TV, Los Angeles.
Light traffic on the 118 adjacent to Sierra Canyon as we get ready for Windward and the Trailblazers of Sierra Canyon. Trailblazers are 20-3, 5-0 in the Gold Coast League. Windward, the Wildcats 18-7, 2-2 in league action. And now it's time for the lineups, and they're presented by Wingstop.
Windward, the Wildcats, it's going to be Gavin Hightower. He's the one to watch, 22 points per game. Number 2, Jeremiah Hampton. Luke Johnson, Troy Jones, and Nasir Luna. That's for Windward, and for Sierra Canyon, that's the home team. Senior night tonight, Bronny James, Dylan Matoyer, of course, Amari Bailey, the UCLA-bound guard, Kajani Wright, he's headed to USC, and Jeremiah Niarco.
And your keys to the game, which are also brought to you by Wingstop.
For Windward, it's really about the quality offensive possessions. high-quality offensive possessions means less Sierra Canyon in transition. With Sierra Canyon's running, they're hard to stop, and we got to use that three-point line. It's the ultimate equalizer. You can get some three-point shots to fall, might make the game a little tighter. That's for Windward. And for Sierra Canyon, they got to have a sharp game. Those playoffs are right around the corner. So Coach Andre Chevalier wants to make sure they're running their stuff pure and smoothly and use that ball movement.
Tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Wingstop. Sauced and tossed classic wings. Crispy tenders, juicy, boneless wings. I can't even say that without my stomach rumbling. Time to order some Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Windward in the light blue. The Blazers of Sierra Canyon in the white. That light blue and dark uniforms. 5 guards started. In fact, Gavin Hightower at 6'1", the freshman, jumping against Jeremiah Niarco, who is 6'9". And Niarco obviously controlled. Matoyer to Bailey, the 3-ball. Long rebound comes out to Hightower. Luna for 3, yes.
The ultimate equalizer. We talk about it as a key to the game. It's a nice start. A lot of opposing teams have fast starts for Sierra Canyon.
And a Hightower theft. James rebounds for Sierra Canyon. Amario Bailey tacking and scoring. That was easy in the open floor.
We were here earlier in the year, and Viewpoint had a nice start against Sierra Canyon. It's the atmosphere. It gets you playing well.
3-ball, up and in. Knocked down by Jeremiah Hampton. You said the 3-ball, and they've hit 2 early. James out of the corner, not close. One thing about Windward, the Wildcats, they're going to run. They're not concerned about going up-tempo against Sierra Canyon. Luna for 3 more.
So if you notice for Windward, they have a lot of guards on the floor. So with Kajani Wright and Niarco on, that might be an advantage.
Matoyer knocks down the triple. You like the pace of the game?
Yeah, it's a fun pace. It's exactly right. That's the exact word. And Gold Coast League games here, they're all good.
I love the fact that this team from Windward, the Wildcats, are pulling the trigger early. A rebound for Kajani Wright, who used to play at Windward. So you know he knows the guys on the other side. Bailey all the way for 2 more. Finishing with the right hand, and he is a southpaw.
That's right. Amari Bailey's, he makes things look easy. That's how good he is.
Well, they are easy in some regard for him. He is a terrific performer. Foul against the Trailblazers. Bailey, a near steal. You have to love the effort. Well, Andre Chevalier has a tremendous program going on here. A couple state titles in recent years. And they're out in mass to support Sierra Canyon. Great crowd on senior night. There's Andre. He's starting to pick up the tempo. You know, he's really getting into his players, knowing that the playoffs are right around the corner. Former great point guard at Cal State Northridge. He's in their Hall of Fame. Pressure in the backcourt. Here's Hightower trying to break it, and he does beautifully. Another 3-ball. That one won't get there. Clean look, though, for Troy Jones. James the lob to Kajani Wright. He missed a layup. Niarco follows. 9-6 Blazers.
That's the advantage for Sierra Canyon. This is their disadvantage right here.
They're not getting back against the 3-ball, and Jeremiah Hampton, another one of those freshmen that is so talented, even at 9. Bailey walked.
Oh. I don't know if you saw the referee do a little dance there. That was kind of funny, but
Kenny Dixon, he has pretty good moves himself.
Yeah, he did. He did right there. Evan Manjikian just checked in. He can shoot it.
Niarco gets a breather. 9-9 draw. How many baskets do they have, Windward? 3. They're all 3s. That's what they need to do tonight to hang with the number 2 ranked team in the state of California. Hightower attacking and scoring with a wonderful finish.
That's an outstanding play, and I don't know how Andre Chevalier is not just out of his seat right now.
James outside to Bailey. They swing it to Matoyer. His 3-ball's on the way. 3 more for Dylan Matoyer, and his shot looks on tonight.
That was a nice shot. That's his second three.
Troy Jones back the other way. Goes all the way. Deflected out of bounds by the quick hands of Bronny James.
Kind of an interesting approach defensively for Sierra Canyon. They're trying to get the pace up, make it maybe sloppy it up a little bit, but there's just too much, not enough resistance at the rim for me. You know, you got Kajani right. It's just the plays at the rim are a little too easy.
Hightower against Matoyer. Luna, who is certainly capable to shoot the basketball, maybe the best shooter on the team. Hampton to Hightower, off balance. Acrobatic try. Here comes Mikey Price, who's just checked in.
That was a little better resistance at the rim there.
Inside, Kajani Wright, too strong, too big. And a nice finish working against Jeremiah Hampton. 14-11, Trailblazers. Hightower, he likes to attack.
Boy, is he going to be a good player, huh?
He already is. He's had a couple of games already of 35. His last outing against Crossroads and another one against Venice. There he is, Gavin Hightower. What a future this Windward team has. They're so young. I mean, they're mostly freshmen and sophomore.
If you're calling Pfaff, the head coach, you're looking at it's kind of like house money. This is only going to make your team better. They're all underclassmen. This is great for them.
And we'll talk to Coach at halftime. He's in his 6th year at Windward. That's not a good pass by Manjikian, and here come the Wildcats. Tucked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Windward. Again, they're 18-7. They have a good record. It's been an early onslaught of 3 balls for both Windward and Sierra Canyon. Gotta love it here in Chatsworth. Gold Coast basketball knocking down triples on KDOC.
The KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Hyundai. Get the Hyundai you've always wanted. It's your journey. Own it.
It's your personal security detail. It's your invisible enforcer. It's your blind spot spotter, dedicated protector, precious cargo carrier, IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. The Hyundai Tucson, Palisade, and Santa Fe. It's your journey. Own it.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe, plus complimentary maintenance. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Welcome to Wiener Schnitzel.
May I help you?
Yeah, I hear all your premium chili cheese dogs are amazing.
Yeah, there's chili cheese and bacon ranch, and our junkyard dog comes topped with chili cheese fries.
I'm gonna go with the junkyard dog. Oh, hey, pal, you want something?
That sounded like a bacon ranch dog to me.
And whatever that was.
Stop by for our premium chili cheese all beef dogs at Wiener Schnitzel.
There's Colin Pfaff in his 6th year, head coach at Windward. Done a nice job with the CIF Division I championship in 2019-2020. They beat Riverside Poly in the finals. It's an air ball taken by Bronny James. Great feed to Manjikian for 2. That's what James can do. He can find the open man.
Yeah, I wonder where he gets that from. Really, really high IQ player. Great feathery touch on those passes. He can do it with both hands.
Pressure in the backcourt and a theft. Here comes Elohim. He's underneath. He puts it in. He is a brilliant talent. Averages 9 a game. Isaiah Elohim, the transfer from Heritage Christian. Hightower is open. Rebound Manjikian. 18-11 for Sierra Canyon. James had it deflected out of bounds. This portion of the telecast is sponsored by Cal Hope. Cal Hope offers free COVID-19 emotional support for you. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
Think about the depth of this Sierra Canyon team. When someone like Isaiah Elohim is coming off the bench, he's like the top 5 kid in the sophomore class in the whole country.
Bailey, jump stop, and basket. James made that play happen. A deflection forced the turnover. Suddenly it's 20-11 in the first quarter. It's getting more difficult for Windward. That ball a little bit too strong for Jeremiah Hampton. Had a great look though. He's wide open. Manjinkian and another assist for James. And a timeout taken by Windward, and suddenly the arithmetic reads 22-11 for Sierra Canyon.
Yeah, they're taking advantage of the fast break, getting a rebound, looking up ahead, and Bronny has done it twice. Really good in the open floor and really good at advancing the ball.
And there's some missing parts. There's some missing parts for Sierra Canyon tonight, and they're still doing well.
Yeah, no Shai Odom and no Ramel Lloyd tonight. 2 seniors for Sierra Canyon, but they seem to be doing just fine. They'll need those guys for the playoffs, though. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit later.
There's Windward. Outstanding, outstanding job by Colin Pfaff. And here's our game coming up Friday. This is going to be a good one. I love this matchup. Bishop Montgomery, very solid team. Doug Mitchell has a great program.
Doug Mitchell, Doug Mitchell's one of the greatest coaches in SoCal right now. One of the great coaches in SoCal right now. Sometimes he doesn't always have the eyeball test team, but I tell you right now, they're always prepared. They're always game planning, and they always play hard. That is a Doug Mitchell coach team.
And that game could be for the league championship.
It's always nice when there's something to play for.
Yeah,
that makes it more fun.
Delray League is good, too. There's a lot of solid teams. But those are 2 fine teams, St. Bernard and Bishop Montgomery, and that'll be fun. We'll be in Torrance. Bronny James distributing the ball well in this opening quarter.
Yeah, he's a pass-first kind of player, really good spot-up shooter. I think he's actually better when guys like Amari Bailey are on the floor. Bronny James is a better player.
Why do you think that is?
Well, the ball is so dominated by Amari, and Bronny can just kind of eat up who's ever guarding him because it's maybe the 2nd or 3rd best defender on the team, and he can spot up and shoot, run the floor real hard.
Salmon for 3, right down the bottom of the well. Luke Salmon. James tries to counter. New man in the ball game is Jared Lloyd. He gives him a little bit more size. 6'4", and he can pass it. And he does that just there. But the layup is missed by Luke Johnson. I love, again, the pace of this contest. Here's a steal by Lloyd to Hightower, working against Manjikian. He's underneath. He puts it in. Oh, that was a tough backhand layup, but he scored anyway.
He's just already such a high-level finisher for such a young age and against guys that are so much bigger than him.
Bailey for 3. Comes up a little empty. Here comes Hightower pushing the tempo. 22-16, Sierra Canyon. Our game of the week on KDOC. That one's not close for Jared Lloyd. Blazers back the other way. Final 90 seconds of the opening quarter. James exploring. Phillips on the baseline. Underneath. Lays it up, no good. A solid rebound underneath for Lewis Bond. Salmon. He hit one. That one went in and out. Bailey rebounds. Amari going all the way to Matoyer. 3-ball. Corner pocket. His 3rd triple of the opening stanza.
Nice pass from Amari Bailey. Getting to the heart of the defense and makes the dish.
Bond shot not close. Rebound. Sierra Canyon's JoJo Phillips. Bailey will pull up. He hits. Amari Bailey. 25. Now 27-16. That builds the lead to 11. Bailey trying to get a theft in the back court. Hightower able to get into the front court. He comes underneath. He puts it in. He is a phenomenal finisher, and you mentioned that.
It's just hard to believe how much better he's going to get. He's only a freshman, and he's doing this against Sierra Canyon.
Inside, Phillips not close. Bond clears. Bond goes all the way. Shot is rejected. It'll stay with the Cats. Final 5 seconds of the quarter.
Bronny James comes out of nowhere, blocks the shot. Nice hustle play. USC head coach Andy Enfield in the building tonight.
Well, to Johnny Wright, big center of Sierra Canyon's on his way to USC. Johnny will join that program next year.
I know he's also looking at Amari Bay like, man, how are we going to scheme against that guy? It's a double-edged sword, my friend.
Well, maybe he's scouting him early.
He very well could be. And I'm sure he's got his eye on Isaiah Elohim as well.
Elohim, the sophomore at Sierra Canyon. To be triggered in by Troy Jones, the junior who had 24 and a big victory over Venice. Venice might be the best team in the city this year. A lot of people think that. They're doing very well in the Western League. Well, Troy Jones lit them up. Comes to Salmon, who's hit a 3 ball. 3 seconds left in the quarter. This has to get up quickly. They turn it over. No opportunity to pull the trigger. So after 1, if you like scoring, we have it at Sierra Canyon. Gavin Hightower can finish. Sierra Canyon can score 27 in the opening quarter for the Blazers on KDOC.
KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Wingstop. Sauced and tossed classic wings, crispy tenders, juicy boneless wings. Order them all at wingstop.com.
You've got 6 plus 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself. 10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch?
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Yeah, I'm here for the audition.
Which audition? The music video, the horror movie, the exercise tape, or the infomercial?
Seinfeld, tonight at 11 on KDOC TV, Los Angeles.
First quarter was a track meet. Sierra Canyon and Windward going back and forth. Remember, it's 8-minute quarters, 27-18, the arithmetic after the first quarter. And tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Wingstop. Wingstop now delivers. Visit wingstop.com to get flavor delivered right to your door. Are you surprised that Windward wants to go up and down with Sierra Canyon?
A little bit. You know, I thought they might want to slow it down a little. But again, like I said earlier, it's a little bit like house money if you're calling Pfaff. Like, these are guys that are just new to the varsity level. They're new to a lot of what's going on here in the Gold Coast League. So when you're taking on this big-time Sierra Canyon team, it's like maybe just kind of let them play, let them find themselves a little bit. And they're doing that just fine.
Well, Sierra Canyon on senior night. A thrilling opening quarter. Will be brought in by Windward and J.J. Harris, a freshman. Most of these players are freshmen and sophomores for the Cats. Yeah, they won the D1 championship in the 2019-20 season. And Kajani Wright is playing for Sierra Canyon tonight, one of their stars. Harris' shot fails. Bailey with a great rebound and outlet to Price. Beautiful job by Troy Jones getting back defensively to deny the Blazers a clean look.
Good transition defense, trying to get back into the play, doing the best you can. Leading scorer right now in this game is Dylan Matoyer. He's got 9 points, 3 threes.
And he's an underclassman. Usually you'll see the seniors step up on their night. Right on the baseline to Niarco. Tipped by Wright, he gets it back. Niarco again, they play volleyball on the glass. Niarco is fouled. Well, there's the huge advantage. I mean, you got a lack of size. All the players out there for Windward are 6'1", 6'2". Tallest might be 6'4", and then you have all these giants playing for Sierra Canyon. Niarco's 6'9", Kajani Wright is 6'9". So they just are overwhelming on the glass.
That's probably what Windward's missing, you know, a little size. But program's building. The best is yet to come for this Windward team. A lot of young guys.
Yeah, again, it's for Colin Pfaff on the sideline. He wants to continue this series. He loves playing Sierra Canyon. He loves the challenge. They've come close to beating the Trailblazers on a couple occasions. They're having trouble bringing it in, and they can't. 5-second violation. Luke Johnson was looking around, and nobody could break free.
Those days were probably when Jules Bernard was in a Windward jersey. Those games were amazing, Randy. Sierra
Lost
Canyon,
by
Windward.
1. They had a shot to tie it one other time. Lost by 3. Takeaway by Price. He's right there, and he missed it. Kajani Wright won't, and he's fouled. That's a strong play by the former Windward Wildcat, Kajani Wright.
Yep, he's going to be a McDonald's All-American, just sticking with it, gets fouled, and puts it in. Sometimes you just will the ball into the hoop, and Sierra Canyon has they can do that with their personnel.
How many prep schools have 2 McDonald's All-Americans? You mentioned it, Kajani Wright and Amari Bailey is a McDonald's All-American. A couple of years ago they had 2, didn't they?
That's right, Zaire Williams and Brandon Boston. Now they're both in the NBA. It's like 1 year in college and off to the pros.
Right for the three-point play, and he has it. 31-18. 7 minutes to play in the first half, and again now the pressure's starting to bother Windward. They're turning it over. Price back the other way. Niarco off of 1 foot. Rattled in and out, and a strong rebound inside for Lewis Bond. Here comes Lewis Bond. Corner, Jones, no good. Rebound Niarco. Here comes Bailey, and he's pushing the tempo. Amari Bailey, and a foul. This one's going against Sierra Canyon and Bailey. That's a good call. It was an offensive foul.
Amari Bailey can do a lot. I think one of the most underrated things that people don't really see, the great players can do a lot of things with 1 or maybe 2 dribbles. And that's that when he's got the ball on the perimeter, he can get to the cup or make a play in 1, maybe 2 dribbles if he needs it. That's how good he is.
Troy Jones fell down. Fortunate for him, the ball went to Hightower. And from behind, knocked away by Price. These Blazers are swarming.
It allows them to do it the whole game because, again, remember, no Shai Odom, no Ramel Lloyd, but when they're at full strength, you're talking like 9 or 10 guys that can really, there's just not a drop-off, and that's very rare in high school. It's rare in college. It's rare in the pros.
Another 3 ball that's off the iron from Luke Johnson. Again, Windward needs to knock those shots down. They have to hit the threes. Wright's right there. An easy layup for Kajani Wright. 6'9", 250-pound senior. Trying to trap Hightower. And the pass is stolen by Wright. Hightower gets it right back. Gavin goes all the way. That time he saw Manjikian, who slowed his progress down. Elohim! Oh my, that was pretty. Isaiah Elohim. Timeout on the floor. 35-18 lead for Sierra Canyon. You know, this gives us some time to talk about the Live Like Jack Foundation. Now, our producer, David Ida, was very close friends, and he's on the board of Live Life for Jack. Very close friends with Fred Solis, and he lost his adorable 10-year-old Jack Solis, who passed away 4 years ago today from an asthma attack. And this is all about donor awareness. And young Jack Solis is a hero to us. He donated 5 organs that saved 5 lives. And this organization is about awareness to donate your organ to save lives. And we're so proud of what Jack did and how he embraced life.
If you're considering being a donor, you can save lives, and that's what Jack was able to do. And it's really a great foundation and something that really needs to be thought about.
And again, it's a 4-year anniversary of him passing away. And I love the fact that he has a smile on his face. He said, I love life. And this golf tournament, live life, love life, give life. Live Like Jack Foundation. Give the money. One legacy is put this together. They are the ones that deliver the donor. You can make a difference in life. Certainly Jack did. We're all better for his 10 years on this planet. All right, here we go. Back to basketball and Windward. Hightower and Jones. In recent moments, it's been much more difficult for Windward to score. We've seen that with games of Sierra Canyon. Teams will start out, will hit some shots, and then suddenly the Trailblazers shut them down. They clamp down defensively, and they're tough to score on.
I just think there's a wear-out process. They're relentless. There's really no break. You can't take a break against Sierra Canyon.
And they have so many guys from so many spots, and Elohim hits the 3 ball. James in a collision with Johnson. The whistle sounds, and the foul's on Bronny James.
Tough call there. Bronny James came to cut off that sideline. Kept his hands off too. Tough call.
Pass brought into Luna. Again, you see how they're swarming. Up 20, they still play great defense. Hightower off balance, draws the foul. You're smiling, you're laughing. You love this kid.
Well, Kazani right, that's a foul all day long. Then he's turning his head like, wait, what did I do? Yeah, you can't turn your back on the ball handler, and that's going to be a foul all the time. Andre Chevalier is like, you got to contest the shot.
How about the body control of Gavin Hightower?
Again, really impressive stuff we're seeing from him tonight. I need to say it over again. He's only a freshman, and so for him to go at someone like Kazani Wright, think about that. A freshman jumping at a USC-bound McDonald's All-American center, fearless, and you just have to respect that.
He's 6'1". Again, he had 35 against Venice and Crossroads. Obviously an elite scorer who finishes around the basket. James into the front court. Elohim took his eye off the ball, was able to get it back. Pass a little bit too tall for Manjikian, and that's tough to do because he is a high-rise guy.
Manjikian's got a really good skill, can shoot the 3, and he's actually really good at the top of the key running a high-low. He's a good passer.
James with a near steal. Luke Johnson's pass deflected out of bounds by Bronny James, who's doing a lot of things in a positive way defensively.
One of the things I want to bring up about Evan Manjikian, he transferred from Crescenta Valley a couple years ago, and most kids, when they transfer to Sierra Canyon, you're thinking they want to play, they want to get recruited, and that's happening for him. However, he easily might have been the 2-time league MVP in the Pacific League, but he came to Sierra Canyon, has been fighting for minutes, and I think, again, that's something that needs to be respected.
Another one that's knocked out of bounds by James. You saw him had the block earlier. He's deflected 2 or 3 passes. He's assisted. A lot of ways to win basketball games. There's a pass thrown away. Fortunately for the Blazers, they're able to get it back. A little sloppy there. Underneath Bailey! That's not sloppy. That's a brilliant finish by Amari Bailey. Price with a gorgeous delivery there as well. Johnson all the way. He puts it in. Luke Johnson. Up and down we go. Tempo picks up. Underneath Niarco. Slam dunk!
They just get up so easily, don't they? Amari Bailey, it's like nothing. And then Niarco right under the hoop. Not even a little jump stop, nothing. Just straight up.
Gellin, who's come into the game for the first time, number 35, Elijah Gellin. Travel violation. Will turn it back over to Sierra Canyon. Lead is 20. This is that pass. Isn't that gorgeous?
Mike Price, really good passer. Mike Price is a very, very good player. Averaged 20 points a game as a freshman for Crespi. Now he's at Sierra Canyon here as a junior.
James. Number 4 is Phillips. And a walk against Bailey. Matoyer checking back in for James. I think it's a perfect example of what Andre Chevalier is able to do. James works as hard as one can work, especially at the defensive end. Now he goes out for a breather, you bring back Matoyer. That's depth, and they can do that.
That's that relentless energy I was talking to you about, where you can kind of muck up the game or have a high intensity the whole game because there's really just no breaks you can take.
Elohim with the finish. Sierra Canyon doing a lot of great things. Tough for Windward to stay in it. They're back by 20, and you gotta love the dunk by Bailey.
It's your personal security detail. It's your invisible enforcer. It's your blind spot spotter, dedicated protector, precious cargo carrier, IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. The Hyundai Tucson, Palisade, and Santa Fe. It's your journey. Own it.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe, plus complimentary maintenance. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
Frontier's 100% fiber optic internet is here, with upload speeds way faster than cable.
Finally, I can experience a humiliating loss to a 13-year-old without lagging out.
Finally, I can find out what the capital of Vermont is on all of my devices.
It's Burlington.
It's Montpelier. Finally, I can pull up, circle back, touch base, and unpack this.
Finally, we can flawlessly live stream our amazing lives to our 12.5 million followers.
Do what cable can't. With Frontier's 500 meg fiber optic internet with free activation. Get faster. Get Frontier Fiber.
And it's a big lead for Sierra Canyon, but Windward's doing what they do best. They're running up and down, and Hightower's had some moments to get this powerful Sierra Canyon basketball team. You know, this is fun to watch. But what's interesting to me, I saw Sierra Canyon work out earlier today, and they did the run through, the walk through, and they had more energy than at any time this year. They were really ready for tonight.
A little bit of excitement for senior night, and you know what? I think they're getting excited. It's almost playoff time, too. So something about, okay, senior night's the last league game. Let's get this win, and then let's look towards winning that championship.
Bailey really wants the ball. He's calling for it. He's got it now. Let's see what he can do. Amari Bailey going to work. Comes underneath. That's on the iron. It won't count. Niarco hit it when it was in the cylinder. Disallow the goal.
Nice take. I actually do think it was coming out. He just touched it a little too early. That's a tough one.
Can't fault Niarco, though, for his effort. The trapping salmon in the back court. Johnson to Hightower. They want number 0 to have the ball. He goes all the way. He comes underneath. He puts it in again. Again, the body control.
He's a highlight reel at the rim.
He's a highlight reel, period. Niarco. Back out to Matoya. They swing it right side. Price has it go up. Back in the iron, no good. Underneath the follow by Phillips. Niarco cleans up, puts it in. Again, that height advantage is, well, it's overwhelming right now. Windward can't contend with that size. They're down 20, and they're playing fairly well. Here's a steal by Bailey. Here's one for the highlight reel. 46-24. Corner 3. That won't get there. Rebound Price. Hampton had a very good look. Bailey, long range 3. That won't get there. Rebound Niarco. He's underneath again. And again, Jeremiah Niarco. Hightower all the way is fouled. How do you stop this guy? He is quick. He is relentless. And he's solid around the goal.
Well, he's really good with his body. You mentioned his body control. And, yes, it's great to have body control in the air and have your balance and put a nice shot up on the rim, use some English. He's got that touch already. It's kind of like really, really beyond his years when it comes to that English on the ball and off the rim. But the body control to create contact, too, and have big men in foul trouble and get some free throws, take a little rest, give your team a rest in a high-paced game. There is so much quality to a play like that that probably doesn't necessarily get recognized all the time. Look, the team gets to rest. He's shooting free throws. You got a foul on Niarco. Now he's taking a seat on the bench. I mean, there's really just high value to attacking the rim like Hightower does.
Ronnie James back in, and Matoyer goes out. Again, Matoyer hit 3 threes early, setting the tone for Sierra Canyon, the number 2 team in the state. Here comes James. Last I checked, Sierra Canyon was 13th in the country in the national polls. Corona Centeno, number 24 in the country, number 1 in the state. Manjikian from downtown. A big man that can shoot from distance. 51-26, they're above 50 are the Blazers, and it's a backcourt violation Hightower didn't realize his foot was in the front court and the back foot was in the back court. That's illegal.
It's a double-edged sword when you're dealing with a freshman, right? He can give you so much, and then just little things like that, just not knowing where he was on the floor.
Quite a matchup with James and Hightower. Bailey going to work. Elohim on the baseline. Talk about fabulous finishers. Isaiah Elohim around the basket is as clever as anyone.
He's got a smooth game. He can do a lot. He can go to the basket, he can shoot, and he can actually elevate pretty well too.
Hightower through everyone. Oh my goodness, this kid's putting on a show. Gavin Hightower, Price for three. Bailey turns on the baseline, and we have a whistle, and he's called for the walk.
So Gavin Hightower, we're having to see him pretty much stay in the game the whole time and do it over and over again.
You don't want him to leave, do you?
But I get that part.
Out of the game.
I guess what I'm just saying is, you know, he gets tired.
How about the entertainment value he brings to the arena?
Well, I'm trying to give perspective to the depth of Sierra Canyon, right? So imagine if Gavin Hightower had a little break and the guy you brought in for him was just as good. That's how good Sierra Canyon is.
Lloyd shot fails. James lob. Elohim underneath. Got it back. Puts it in. You just get the sense when Elohim shoots the ball, it's going in. He's just got that feel to him that he's a terrific shooter. 55-28. Final half minute of action in Chatsworth in the opening half. Our KDOC game of the week with Tariq Fatal of the Daily News. My name's Randy Rosenblum. As a good look at Mike Price. He is going to go out. Matoyer comes in. And again, the Blazers aren't even at full strength tonight, and they're very deep. Hey, by the way, look who's back at the free throw line. Gavin Hightower.
He's one to watch for the future.
I like watching him tonight.
I wonder how much he's going to grow. The ceiling's, the sky's the limit for this, for Gavin Hightower. It's really impressive what he's doing. Now, there's a little bit of freedom you're getting when you're down as much as you are now. You know, he kind of is getting to do whatever he wants, but my guess is he can do it just the same in a tight game and maybe late in the fourth quarter. That's how good he is.
And he's getting a lot of trips down the floor because it's a frenetic pace. 55-30. And again, Windward's played fairly well, and they're down 25. Lob for Bailey. That won't get there. Somehow he claims it on the baseline. Underneath, Elohim going up and draws the foul. Tried to slam it down over two bodies.
So they go for a lob for Amari. He just brings it down. Elohim cuts down the middle, and he tries to punch on him. That's right. He tried to punch on him, Randy. But got fouled and gets to the free throw line for 2 free throws. And that's kind of what's impressive about Elohim. Only as a sophomore, he's got like a bigger body already that can kind of take that beating. So for him to go up and hit the floor hard and get hit and then no problem, knock down 2 free throws, pretty impressive.
6'5", 185-pound sophomore. Likes of UCLA, Kansas, Oregon, all salivating down the road to bring this guy into their program. How about 56 points in the opening half for the Blazers? Make it 57. Yep, it crawled in there. Final 20 seconds. Hightower trying to work his magic. Explodes into the front court, goes all the way. That time he's denied, but the follow is nicely done by Jeremiah Hampton. James hooking a pass. Matoyer for 3. Rebound Bailey. He's underneath. And Amari Bailey drew the foul. You know, there's so many great athletes on the floor, and you watch Amari Bailey, and he's just mesmerizing.
Crashing the boards, trying to get points for himself. You know, it's endearing quality when your best player or your highly touted player wants to go and create for himself. And I mean not just with the ball, like go grab a rebound or take a charge, things like that.
Again, I go back to that shoot around earlier today. They were all charged up, having fun. By the way, Niarco, as the shoot around finished, threw it in from half court, and they went crazy. They just enjoyed that. Of course, all teams practice from half court because sometimes comes down to that, and the Arco drilled it, and the team just absolutely exploded. Bailey hits one of two. James follows and scores. Bronny James at the buzzer gives Sierra Canyon 60 first half points. That's right, 60 in the opening half for the Blazers, despite the antics and the brilliance of Gavin Hightower. Bailey is fun to watch, too.
That's 6 plus 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself. 10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch.
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
Hi, I'm Dr. Nadine Burke-Harris, California Surgeon General. To help reduce stress and mitigate the long-term health effects of trauma, I've created the Playbook on Stress Relief to support California youth and their families. In addition, Cal Hope's Angst, Building Resilience, and A Trusted Space are available to middle and high schools. You can learn about all of these free programs at www.calhope.org.
Don't get stuck with internet and TV that costs more and does less. Set yourself free with Spectrum and get it all from one provider. Get Spectrum Internet with enough speed for all your devices all at once with speeds of 200 megabits.
Whoa, that's fast.
Plus, get a free modem and free desktop security to keep you safe online. Get Spectrum Internet for $49.99 a month. Call 833-605-4999. And don't get stuck with the same old TV. Multiply your screens. Spectrum TV with a free Spectrum TV app lets you watch here, there, and everywhere. Stream live TV, sports, news, and more on any device. Plus, access up to 85,000 on-demand titles. Get Spectrum TV from $49.99 a month. Call 833-605-4999. Don't get stuck paying more for less. Pick and choose the services you need. Spectrum Internet or TV, or get them both for $49.99 a month each. All with no contracts. Call 833-605-4999.
Me, Missy Cooper.
You're like an old person. Thank you.
Young Sheldon, weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on KDOC TV Los Angeles.
Welcome back to Chatsworth. We're on the campus of Sierra Canyon. Trailblazers are up big on Windward, but Windward has a lot to look forward to. Randy Rosenblum is with Coach Colin Pfaff.
Colin Pfaff's in his 6th year as the head coach of the Wildcats of Windward. Coach, I know you love this group. They're young, they're talented, but you know how youth is.
Yeah, absolutely. It's funny when I look at the bench, I go, okay, freshman, but then I look on the floor and there's 2 freshmen playing too. So, but it's been a great season from a standpoint of I think they've exceeded all our expectations in terms of closing out games, winning games. Obviously, we dropped a few we shouldn't have, or maybe we feel like we could have gotten. But, I mean, the best part about these guys is their ceiling is so high they can only get better.
If I say Gavin Hightower, what comes out of your mouth?
An elite player, incredible finisher, scorer, and a great teammate.
I know you're playing Sierra Canyon tonight, and they're leaving the league. They're going to the Mission League. But you want to continue this series, don't you?
Yeah, no, I think it's good. We always enjoy the challenge, and it's kind of a good, thermometer check on where are we at, as a program. And we always want to play the best teams in California or in the region, and so Sierra Canyon is always that. So I'd love to continue the series, even though they're not in our league anymore.
Had to do a double take in the program. Kajani Wright is now playing, as you know, for Sierra Canyon. He was with you at Windward on your championship team in the 2019-2020 season.
Yep.
I know you still love Kajani.
Oh, of course. I've known Kajani since he was in 6th grade. Came up in Windward, played the 3 years with us, and I always support Kajani no matter what. Tonight, probably I won't support him as much, but beyond tonight and going forward, absolutely.
Best of luck the rest of the way.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
That's the head coach at Windward. Back to you, Tarek.
We'll be back with the Sierra Canyon girls team also had a victory earlier tonight. We'll look at those highlights and a little bit of the first half highlights of this one on the Hyundai halftime report.
Scarecrow here is presenting no-brainer deals from Farmer Boys. All this mouth-watering Farmer Boys quality starting at just $3. Starting at $3? Mind-blowing. Farmer Boys. Farm food ain't fast food.
What does it take to be a hero? Is it something you're born into? Something destined for a special few? Maybe it's simpler than that. Maybe real heroes come from the little things and putting in the extra effort when no one's watching. Or maybe, sometimes, being a hero just means making the world a little better place every day. American Career College.
When I was walking to work, I noticed a van coming out of the driveway. It just ran right into me. Jacoby Myers treated me top-notch.
We know you have a lot of choices for your serious injury. When you hire Jacoby Myers, we get insurance companies to pay up to 10 times more. It pays to have a law firm with 50 years of experience.
What I did receive was way more than what I thought I was going to get.
Choose Jacoby Myers.
Think you can't get great auto insurance coverage at a great price? Even if your driving record or credit are less than perfect? Well, think again, because at Freeway Insurance, great insurance at a great price is what we do. We could insure you even if you have tickets, accidents, or a DUI. You could save hundreds of dollars a year.
You can trust them. You can save with them. You will have peace of mind.
I was paying way too much with another insurance provider. I'm so glad that I called Freeway Insurance.
If you want first-rate auto insurance at a great price, just call us.
Low prices plus flexible month-to-month payment options.
The answer is at your fingertips, and Freeway has the options to meet your needs with plans as low as 99 cents a day.
Don't wait. Call now for a great rate on premium insurance coverage from Freeway Insurance.
Freeway, driving savings. 800-595-4616. 800-595-4616. 800-595-4616.
Farmer Boys serves a quarter-pound of flame-grilled beef, cheese, always crispy fries, and a drink for $5.99. The $5.99 Big Cheese Combo. Farmer Boys. Farm food ain't fast food.
On our Hyundai halftime show, fireworks in that opening half. 60-32 for Sierra Canyon. Amari Bailey with another big first half. He had 13 points, as did Isaiah Elohim, Matoyer, and Niarco with 9 apiece. And the young man, the freshman for Windward, Gavin Hightower, explodes for 14. That was fun. But we have highlights from earlier tonight in the girls' game. There's Juju Watkins. She leads her team to a victory over Windward. Windward got off to a nice start, had the lead early, but Juju finished with 37 points. That was Randolph putting it in. This is an outstanding Sierra Canyon team.
Juju Watkins and McKinley Randolph will probably play in the WNBA someday. So you can just say you heard it here first. It's not exactly a shocker. That's how good they are. Randolph's only a sophomore. Juju's a junior. They're coming back next year.
Yeah, Sky Belker had a big game, as did Sonari Bankhead for Windward. But the inside work of Juju Watkins, there she is, number 12. And now we move on, and by the way, the final there was 85-53. In the men's game on senior night, there's the 3-ball by Salmon, and Bailey 2 of his 13.
It's really been a great pace. It's made it a fun game. The score is lopsided, but there's been a lot of action from both sides. Hightower's been probably the most impressive. I mean, look at that English, the body control to lay it in. He's had a couple of those plays tonight. Windward is showing some promise. That's why they're ones to look forward to in the future. But tonight, it's all Trailblazers.
That was a nice feed from James and another dunk for Bailey. And this time it was Bailey that feeds Elohim. But here's the guy we love, Gavin Hightower, using the window, and Bailey using the leaping ability. 60-32, that's our Hyundai halftime report. When we come back, we'll have the second half for Sierra Canyon and Windward. That's next on KDOC.
AC busted, computer crashed, appliance broken? Then you need ARW, American Residential Warranty.
Hi, it's me, Anthony Sullivan. And yes, you've actually caught me at home relaxing because life's been pretty worry-free since I got coverage with American Residential Warranty. Home appliance repairs and replacement can cause stress and cost you over $3,000 per year. But starting at less than $1 a day, ARW has home warranty plans that cover household appliances, systems, and electronics. Parts and labor included. When I needed ARW, they were there. My oven actually took a dive in the middle of making a big dinner for family and friends, picked up the phone, called ARW, they repaired it, dinner saved, that easy.
My air conditioning broke on a Sunday. It was so hot, I called ARW and they came out and fixed it right away.
You won't believe what ARW covers. Heating and air conditioning, washers and dryers, kitchen appliances, plumbing, water heaters, electrical systems, even pools and spas, and so much more. All you have to do is call or go to getahomeplan.com. Plus, ARW's partner with Assurion to offer protection for all your new and used household electronics for just one low price.
I dropped my laptop and ARW replaced it with a brand new one, and all I paid was a small service fee.
All plans are fully customizable and come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. Call now and get a home security system valued at $1,250 free with any plan. And you can trust ARW to be there when you need it. Just call ARW and a licensed technician will be dispatched to your home. All covered repairs are guaranteed.
My refrigerator broke, and not only did ARW repair it fast, they even sent me a reimbursement check for all the food that went bad.
So come on, relax. Stop worrying about unexpected breakdowns and costly repairs. Call American Residential Warranty. They'll get you covered.
Call 1-800-973-5014. Again, that's 1-800-973-5014 or log on to getahomeplan.com today.
Getting set for the third quarter for Sierra Canyon, looking for their 21st victory of the year in 24 starts against a youthful Windward Wildcats team that fun to watch, but they're up against the size and the talent of Sierra Canyon tonight. Great crowd on hand. Everybody's wearing the mask. It's great to see everybody in the house, however. There it is. There's our open division watch list. And Tark, I know you'll break these teams down.
I just think it's Sierra Canyon and Corona Centennial and then everybody else. I'm sorry. I'm just saying it. That's likely to be the final. However, it's why you play the game, right? You could have some upsets in there, and that's what could make the postseason real fun. Damien is capable. Harvard Westlake's capable. Mater Dei is capable. It's a good division, but I think there are two front runners.
Yeah, I'm anxious to see Bishop Montgomery, and we'll have them on Friday night against a very good St. Bernard team. Yeah, I just think that, you know, it's fun to watch Mater Dei. We saw them last week. They're really good. They're a very good high school team. However, those top two that you talked about are nationally ranked.
They are. They're nationally ranked, and they dominate other opponents. They're just well coached. They've got some depth to them, and they have star power. And that's, you know, sometimes that's what you need to win a championship, especially in the open division, the highest level of competition.
And obviously, Corona Centennial's the defending champion. They beat Sierra Canyon a year ago. Sierra Canyon's a much better team. I think Corona Centennial might be better because most of those players are all back from their championship squad. So it'd be great to see them hook up if indeed it comes down to those two teams.
Yeah, it'll be another showdown. It'll be kind of like the start of a rivalry. Here we are again, right, if they make it to the final. And you never know. Corona Centennial could knock off Sierra Canyon.
And tonight's KDOC Game of the Week is presented by Hyundai. There's never been a better time to get that new Hyundai you've always wanted. It's your journey. Own it. Learn more at buyhyundai.com or see your SoCal Hyundai dealer today. Well, Windward, in all probability, is not going to come back from a 28-point deficit. So what do you want to see from this young, talented, undersized basketball team?
More of the same. I just think, again, I'll say it for the third time, I think it's kind of like house money. You're putting your young team that's still growing in so many ways up against a hyper-talented Sierra Canyon Trailblazer team. So, they say iron sharpens iron. Well, you're not going to get any better if you're thumping people every game. You kind of need your butt kicked sometimes, and that's how you learn. So that's what these guys are up for. I don't see any attitude. I don't see anybody sulking because they're losing. They understand what's going on here, and they're going to try their hardest.
Blazer basketball. Bailey brings it into James, and the third quarter is underway. James confronted by Hightower. Niarco from the corner. Kajani Wright battling for it, but Hightower got it away from him. We have a foul as Hightower hits the floor. Wright with the ticket. That's Kajani's third foul.
I mean, look at Kajani Wright, look at Niarco, look at Amari. I mean, they're men. It's like they're ready to go. These are college guys. And Windward's a bunch of freshmen and sophomore, and they're just still growing. They're young boys still. That's the difference.
Hightower to Jones for three. They play through Wright, down to Niarco. It's a big man's game tonight. The two 6'9" products team up, and it's a possible three-point play for Jeremiah Niarco.
Ball goes down on the post to Kajani Wright. Niarco dives to the basket. Hard to defend, especially if you're a smaller team.
Niarco, the transfer from St. John Bosco. Bailey gets it back, and he draws the foul.
Mari Bailey works. It's an offensive rebound on a free throw, and again, he just kind of pushes his way down close to the rim, gets the ball, and goes back up. Just something that I don't think Windward can really deal with.
First foul on Hightower. Bailey has 14 on the evening. In Gold Coast games, it's not uncommon for Sierra Canyon to exceed 100. Bailey with another takeaway. Deflected out of bounds. Windward basketball. Comes into Hightower. Hightower with a nice feed to Luna. Blocked by Niarco. Kept alive by James. Bronny's pass a little bit too long, trying to hit Bailey. And Amari had a free lane to the basket.
It's senior night. He's thinking dunk. Before he even catches it, he's thinking what dunk he's going to do.
I'm thinking I want to see the ball in Zero's hands, although Troy Jones is capable. Johnson for three. Yes. Beautiful shot from Luke Johnson, the sophomore combo guard. Also a player that can get to the paint, but he's electing to shoot from the perimeter tonight. James with the jump stop and feed to Wright, who puts it in.
Really nice play. Wasn't hurried up or too fast. Used a nice jump stop and a nice wraparound pass.
Hampton blocked brilliantly by Niarco again. The rim protector, Jeremiah Niarco. James tried to hit Wright, who lost it out of bounds. 65-35. Lead is 30, but there's great entertainment value here with this kind of racehorse basketball. Luna for three, that fails. See, nobody goes to the iron. They know Sierra Canyon's going to get the rebound. Here's a three ball from James. Rebound Hightower. For three for Hightower. Windward fans thought he was fouled from behind by Wright.
This game's getting sloppy.
Another three on the way. That won't get there. Put up by Johnson. Long lead. Wright gives it to Bailey, and he's up to 16 points on the reverse layup.
This makes it look so easy.
Hightower, a flyby, and the ball's in the air. Short, he gets it back. He's underneath, and he draws the foul.
Yeah, that body control and actually the ability to take contact at such a young age. Look at this. Pretty much keeps his balance through the air despite the contact and gets the ball up on the rim. I'm telling you at home, that is not an easy play.
Hightower looking for his 15th point of the night. Well, the one thing we haven't seen from him tonight, and he can do it, is hit long range shots. He's elected to get in the paint, and he has done some damage getting to the cup. Manjikian and Elohim on for Andre Chevalier's team. But if you're Colin Foff, you got to be loving life knowing that all these players are basically freshmen and sophomores.
Right, they're not just coming back, they're coming back multiple times, so they're here for a while.
Luna. Johnson attacking. Rebound Manjikian. Here comes Elohim. There goes Isaiah Elohim with a fabulous left-hand delivery. Hightower is hit and fouled by Price of Sierra Canyon.
I just think Windward needs to focus on the future, and I'm not even talking about like the long-term future, just work on some things that you can learn from still in this second half. Like don't get lazy, don't have bad turnovers, get quality shots, because this game is going to get really out of hand and it could lose some energy. But if you're Colin Foff, you want your team to keep playing and be engaged.
Well, there's no question that Sierra Canyon's been engaged from start to finish. They are really energized tonight. Price probing. Manjikian for three. Bingo. He had the good look. He measured the shot and drilled it. And again, a pushing foul as Hightower tried to bring it up the floor. First foul on Isaiah Elohim.
Manjikian could be a player that really gives them a nice spark in the postseason when they need that kind of bigger body that can shoot to create more space.
Hightower for three.
He could be really useful.
Here's Elohim. Price all the way, puts it in. They take their turns here at Sierra Canyon. Luna to Hightower. Where's he going to go with it? Takes it back outside. The three's off the iron for Troy Jones, and there's your man, Manjikian. I like his game. Here's James with a shot. He's got it. That's a two ball just inside the line. James with a takeaway. This one is for three. Rebound Hampton. Inside of 4 minutes to play in the quarter. James with another takeaway. How many thefts does he have tonight? His pass did not find Price, but again, great effort at the defensive end from Bronny James. 76-37, a lot of scoring tonight. A lot of highlight plays from Amari Bailey on our Game of the Week on KDOC. And Bronny James gets in the act.
KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by Wingstop. Sauced and tossed classic wings, crispy tenders, juicy boneless wings. Order them all at wingstop.com.
Got 6 plus 1.
Wingstop for
Who ordered lunch to class? Chloe? Archie? Eleanor? Oh, so nobody will fess up? Fine. I guess I'll just have to eat it all myself. 10-piece lemon pepper with extra ranch?
Yeah, it's in there.
Awesome, thanks.
You know you want that smoky, tangy, sweet, and spicy sauced and tossed Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
It's your personal security detail. It's your invisible enforcer. It's your blind spot spotter, dedicated protector, precious cargo carrier, IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. The Hyundai Tucson, Palisade, and Santa Fe. It's your journey. Own it.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe, plus complimentary maintenance. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
You're swimming in the East River? Yeah. The most heavily trafficked, overly contaminated waterway on the eastern seaboard?
I saw a couple of other guys out there.
Swimming?
Well, floating. They weren't moving much, but they were out there.
Seinfeld, tonight at 11 on KDOC TV Los Angeles.
Meet Meemaw.
You're my grandson, so it hurts me to do this.
Young Sheldon, weeknights at 6 and 6:30 on KDOC TV Los Angeles.
Well, Sierra Canyon doing their thing. Still have over 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. They're on a pace, obviously, Tark to exceed 100 again.
It's likely. It's likely. I just think Sierra Canyon is just this high motor, unstoppable force right now, and we'll see if Corona Centennial is going to be that immovable object down the road.
Bond with a nice move to get around Phillips. Salmon will look for a cutter. Takes it back outside, and that long-range one dips in and out for Lloyd. Price. Beautiful move on the baseline. Phillips went hard for it, hit it last, and it goes to the Windward Wildcats. Again, they're a good team. They're 18-7. After tonight, they'll be 2-3 in the Gold Coast League. How about Sierra Canyon? This is their last game in the history for them at the Gold Coast League. This will be their 68th straight win. And next year, they're in the Mission League with the likes of Harvard, Westlake, and Notre Dame, Sherman Oaks, Crespi, Loyola, Alameda. Really good clubs in that league. Solid rebound there, taken by the Blazers, and that's Brown has come in, Amir Brown. Matoyer for three. He's got 4 of them on the night.
He's gotten a lot better. Matoyer has Dylan Matoyer has improved immensely on the Sierra Canyon team.
Here's Matoyer. We'll talk about his improvement in a moment. Nearly knocked it down. Why is he better?
He's just so much more calm. I think earlier in his career, because he's been a varsity player since he was a freshman, the game was too fast for him. Now he's really adapted to the speed of the game and the level of play. And not only is he doing that, he's also impacting the game by making shots.
Manjikian with the quick release. Back of the iron, and there's Matoyer saving it. Lobbing it for Bailey. That was a pass that went awry. It's been a little scattered, to say the least, here in the third quarter. Here's Salmon. He likes that spot. Told you.
Wow, you're good, Randy.
Well, thank you very much, and so is Salmon. Bailey will have to bank. Didn't come close. And Lloyd showing some ball handling skills. Salmon again for 3. Nothing but nylon. First Salmon.
That's his 3rd of the night.
I guess you could say Salmon is with a delicious shot. A tasty shot indeed for Salmon.
Yeah, it looks good.
He has 3 triples. Price showcasing his moves. Yes. Book 3 more for Mike Price. They're all taking their bows. Had Salmon not dropped it, he would have had a look at another 3. Inside of a minute to play in the quarter. Coming out and fouling is Amir Brown. Coming back in is Elohim for Brown. So is Niarco.
One of the words I used to describe Mike Price is slippery, because that's how hard he is to guard. He's so crafty and so slippery. He's very, very difficult to defend when he's got the ball.
Salmon. Hightower will reorganize. 24 on the shot clock, just about 40 seconds on the big clock here in the third. Hightower looking to go one-on-one against Matoyer. The 3 ball. That wasn't close. That was a brick. He's cooled off in the quarter. Price. Oh, what a move. Spin to the basket. And 1.
See what I'm saying?
He's crafty.
Yeah. He's got so much pop in his game. You just don't know what he's going to do next. And there he uses a spin move at the end to finish. But around the perimeter, he's just got the ball on the string. He can use a hesitation, and then boom, he's right through an area in the defense, and he's scoring or making a play.
83-43, you know what that means. If it holds going into the fourth quarter, we'll have a running clock.
We wouldn't want that.
No, I want to see more basketball. Here's Hightower. Whistle. Take it out of bounds again. Windward to bring it in. Hightower in the final 20 seconds. of the quarter. Bond. Hightower all the way. He went up, drew the foul from the Arco.
There it is, Hightower again. Drawing the foul and at the free throw line. A lot to look forward to for Gavin Hightower, a really good guard for Windward.
And you say that he's improved greatly from the beginning of the year when you saw him.
That's right, Windward played Chaminade earlier in the year before the new year turned. So this is at least a couple months ago. And yeah, he was a good player and he stood out in ways, but not like tonight. Not that fearless aspect at the rim that we've seen tonight on display.
See if Sierra Canyon can get off a clean look in 4 seconds. Here's Elohim all the way. He gets to the basket. He got there, didn't quite have it fall for him, but a great attack from Isaiah Elohim. After 3, Sierra Canyon leads by 39. I like Salmon's 3 ball. I said it. It's delicious, isn't it? Salmon with another drill job from downtown. And of course, Mikey Price isn't bad either.
The KDOC Game of the Week is brought to you by CalHope. Visit calhope.org for COVID-19 emotional support.
The more we learn about COVID-19, the more questions we have. The biggest question now, what's next? What will COVID bring in 6 months, a year? If you're feeling anxious about the future, you're not alone. CalHope offers free COVID-19 emotional support. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
Paula and Joaquin are a softball family.
I guess we had a chance to spend some time with my daughter.
From T-ball to now, she's grown so much.
Gaetano is a AAA insurance agent.
I've been with AAA Insurance for 10 years. I love being with AAA because I love helping our members.
It was an easy transition.
We looked at the statement for our previous insurer and then AAA. Definitely we've seen a huge difference.
But that's just one part of the picture.
A lot of insurance companies can quote you a low price. But what are they not telling you? Do you have a huge deductible, low limits, or caps? What about rental coverage? With the AAA full picture quote, you can see what you've been missing.
We're a AAA family now.
Moving forward, we're going to be able to save so much money.
Switch to insurance through AAA. You could save an average of $483. Call 866-934-1114 for your free AAA full picture quote.
Great following for Sierra Canyon basketball, and they've been treated to a spectacular show. Sierra Canyon leading by 39, and tonight's game is brought to you by Wingstop. Add boneless wings to your Wingstop order, lemon pepper, spicy Korean Q, or any of your favorites. Order delivery today at wingstop.com. 4th quarter action. Gavin Hightower and JoJo Phillips, who's a very good defender. Hightower on the weave to Johnson. Harris was short with the 3 ball. Here come the Blazers. Amari Bailey looking for an opening. His mid-range game is so smooth. Hightower against Pippen. Yeah, there's a Pippen here. Pretty good basketball player, Justin Pippen. That's Scotty's son. His older brother was a great star here as well. 3 ball from the left side is up and in for Luke Johnson.
Scotty Pippen Jr.'s star at Vanderbilt right now.
Yeah, he's the leading scorer in that conference. Johnny Wright puts it in. Manjikian with the assist. Flicked it out of bounds. Yeah, in the Southeastern Conference, Scotty Pippen has been brilliant. Scottie Pippen Jr., obviously, who starred here. 40 points is the lead. 6.5 minutes to play.
A lot of Sierra Canyon players in the NBA right now.
Yeah, we have a running clock because it's 40 points. Of course, it's running anyway during the game, but now we'll stay there. Here's the jump shot for Hightower, shooting over Phillips. 88-50. Inside, Kajani Wright, too easy. I like the passing, what Manjikian is doing from the high post.
I mentioned it earlier, he's really valuable there because he's got a kind of a feathery touch, and he's got a good touch, just a good touch with his hands, whether it be for the three-point line or on a pass. So the high-low is something they can do.
Showtime for Bailey. He's all the way. He's underneath. He's fouled. He goes down hard, and he's okay, thankfully. We've seen him go down here before last year where he didn't get up quickly, and everybody was holding their breath. Unfortunately, he was okay. And again, you see he went down hard. Hightower hit him. And hit him hard, but a clean foul.
Tried to trail the play and block the shot.
2 more for Amari. What do you like most about Amari Bailey's game?
My comparison for him is like Russell Westbrook. I mean, he's just unreal in the open floor, downhill running at you, pretty much unguardable. That's how I see him. He plays ferociously. Now, his shot is a little bit smoother. Obviously, at this level, I'm not comparing him to at Russell Westbrook right now, but that's kind of the comparison in regards to play style. So that's the one thing I love about Amari is the way he competes.
Yeah, we talked about the 3-ball having to go down for Windward tonight, and it just hasn't since the early going. They've had moments. Salmon's come in and hit some threes early on. They knocked some down, but obviously when it became a track meet, that's the style that Windward elected to play. They played right into the hands of the Blazers. Bailey looking inside. Manjikian with a nice screen. And Bailey with a gorgeous move and pass. And dunk for Kajani Wright. Oh, the All-Americans team up for the basket. Luna didn't shoot it from 3. Hightower will back it up. Luna wanted to shoot the 3, but the 6'10 Manjikian was in front of him. Out of the corner, that one won't get there. Luna, again, he's normally a very reliable source from downtown. Bailey, wonderful finish for Amari Bailey. Ascending above all. Nylon. Book 3 more for Luna. 30-second timeout taken by the Blazers. We will go away for the moment. Sierra Canyon by 96-53. Our Wingstop player of the game. I know he's not going to be on the winning team, but we love Hightower. He has been sensational tonight.
It's your personal security detail. It's your invisible enforcer. It's your blind spot spotter, dedicated protector, precious cargo carrier, IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus. The Hyundai Tucson, Palisade, and Santa Fe. It's your journey. Own it.
Get 1.9% APR for 60 months on a 2022 Tucson or Santa Fe, plus complimentary maintenance. Only at your SoCal Hyundai dealer.
We get it, and we got you. Del Taco's 20 Under 2 menu includes 20 fresh-made guaci, cheesy, spicy, and crunchy items for under $2 each, plus drinks and shakes too. 20 Under 2. It's the right menu at the right time, only at Del Taco. Del, yeah.
The lights in the San Fernando Valley, and it's shining tonight brightly on Sierra Canyon. And they're about to eclipse 100 points again. They're at 96 with 3.5 minutes to play. This is Justin Pippen dribbling it between the rings, underneath. Another slam dunk for Kajani Wright.
That's going to look really good on the Pac-12 networks here next season.
Might improve the ratings, too. Hightower, our wingstop player of the game. Johnson off balance runner. That's pretty. Luke Johnson. Next basket would give the Trailblazers 100. Pippen for three. Deflected out of bounds. Again, the clock is running because of the massive advantage for the Trailblazers. Kajani Wright on senior night goes out. A job well done. Elohim is in there.
When I talk to administration, coaches about Kajani Wright, they all talk about what a nice kid he is, how great he is on campus, and what an addition to the school he's been, even though, remember, he's only been here for 1 year. So kudos to Kajani Wright, and he's got more basketball to play this season, but just to hear that he's a good guy and nice in the classroom and stuff like that, that's always nice to hear.
Sierra Canyon to 100, just above 2 minutes to play. So they've reached that magical number. Hightower all the way. He's underneath. That's wonderful. That's spectacular. That's Gavin Hightower.
Yeah, he can play a little bit, huh?
You think? So can this guy, Elohim. A little bit too unselfish there, but it's that time of the night. Troy Jones, blocked by Pippen. And here's Hightower. See what Gavin does in the waning moments. Sizing up Pippen. Lost the handle. And a violation. It's Windward basketball, a travel. Yeah, I've enjoyed this one. And this is a night when I don't like the running clock.
It's lopsided. You always want to see a closer game, but there's been plenty of highlights and plenty of fun things to see tonight.
But don't you want more? Don't you want more highlights from Gavin Hightower and all these Sierra Canyon guys? See what Pippen can do. Manjikian for three. Out of bounds. And we have a whistle and a foul. It looked like Manjikian came over the back. Clock is going to run out. Free throwing. Should expire the clock as Gavin Hightower toes the stripe.
Seems fitting to see him at the free throw line once again.
Number 0 is a star in the making. Another 20-point game for him. He averages 22 a night. Hightower with another one as the clock does indeed flame out. It's the end of the game. 100 to 59. A 41-point victory for Sierra Canyon on senior night. Got a kick, though, out of Gavin Hightower. We'll come back and have some final thoughts from Chatsworth. Big win for the Blazers, their 21st of the season. We'll see you on the other side of this break.
The more we learn about COVID-19, the more questions we have. The biggest question now, what's next? What will COVID bring in 6 months, a year? If you're feeling anxious about the future, you're not alone. Cal Hope offers free COVID-19 emotional support. Call 833-317-4673 or live chat at calhope.org today.
You can catch all of wrestling's biggest stars on Championship Wrestling from Hollywood.
And you can put a $sign on that.
Tune in and stay up to date on all the latest stories and action on America's fastest growing wrestling program.
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, Saturdays at 1 a.m. after the news on KDOC TV.
Last regular season home game for Amari Bailey. That's why it's senior night, but they figure to have playoff games in this building. 100-59. Tark, your final thought.
It was all Sierra Canyon tonight. Again, a night to remember, senior night. These really good players have made their mark on the program. And Gavin Hightower had his moments as well for Windward. But again, Sierra Canyon scores triple digits and gets another Gold Coast victory.
Forensic Files is up next on KDOC. Lovely finish there by Elohim. We had a lot of great finishes around the cup tonight. 100-59. Sierra Canyon, its last game in the Gold Coast League. 68 in a row. They leave and will be in the Mission League. We'll talk to you on Friday night from Bishop Montgomery against St. Bernard's. Good night, everybody.